to another week of Glockbrothers.
Another episode.
An
adventure.
A little journey.
Pilgrimage.
A pilgrimage into the mind of two rednecks who love Glocks. Scooter.
And Big Lew.
Please sub our channel. This week we're talking about
don't ruin guns for others.
and if you are, take your liberal friend shooting.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. We wanted to kind of do an episode for those that aren't too familiar with guns, how to act around guns, that sort of kind of thing.
This is a video you're going to want to review for next time you're saying, I'm going to take a new shooter out.
It's always helpful to have little techniques or little tricks of things to do. Taking first timers out shooting, taking girlfriends, girls out shooting and stuff like that. Kind of the do's and don'ts and that sort of kind of thing. Starting off with the first 4 rules of safety. Number 1, treat a gun as if it is always loaded.
2, keep it pointed in a safe direction at all times.
3, keep your finger off the trigger until you're on your target.
4 is be sure of your target and what's beyond it.
Yeah, know your target and be sure of what's beyond it. As far as some of the first time shooters and shooting with girls, yeah, it's funny, but don't give them the biggest caliber gun on
Here's the 44 mag with the hammer down so it's ready for a hair trigger. Here, let's hand it to you and see how funny it is. Come on. We've seen enough of those videos. We've all seen the girl in the bikini with the 50 AE smacking her in the face. And
here's the 12 gauge with the double up butt. Here's the 30-06. Hold it away from your shoulder.
Knocks the girl over. We've seen it a million times. We don't need any more videos of that.
Starting out with something small. Make shooting fun for them. Get them familiar with handling the gun on the range. Start out with your 22s, 23, especially with an AR-15 because of that buffer spring. It does have a low recoil. Start them out with 9mm on handguns or 22 handguns.
And get the heavier handguns so there's even less recoil. Don't make them have a positive experience. If we want more friends of guns, if we want less, that's why I say take your liberal friends, because guns are bad, guns are terrible. They shoot a gun, they say, hey, this is fun. They're hooked. They don't want to take the guns away. That's a good time.
You got a fish.
We want to be able to go shooting.
You got a fish hooked.
We got them hooked. We got them on the reel.
But no, never hand them just a loaded gun. Say, hey, here, have fun, and assume that they know.
Go over things with them first, and then once you know the gun's unloaded, you know the gun's safety checked, everything's like that. Then that's when you say, let's demonstrate this. How do you hold this? And if you say, oh, hey, you're pointing that over there. You see, you don't want to point that at. You just muzzled somebody or something like that. Oh, let's put your finger on the side of the frame. Don't put it in the trigger guard. Stuff like that, and just gently, calmly correct them. I've seen guys several times at the range take their wives or their girlfriends to the range, hand them a loaded gun, and then the girl puts her finger on the trigger and she's sweeping the gun around, and the guy screams at her, and then guess what? She's done. She's done being there. She's done having a good time. So you want to go over these things before you just hand them a loaded gun. Don't hand them a loaded 44 Magnum with the hammer down. It's got that hair trigger now, which is nice for shooting, but not nice to hand someone familiar.
Teach them about the gun. Teach them about the difference of handguns. Rifles, teach them about the different handguns, teach them about the different rifles.
Teach them stance, teach them, and we'll go over this maybe in future videos if you don't know.
Yeah, teach them the range safety, just the basics. We're not going to get too into detail, but make sure they know where downrange is.
This is a firing line. We don't want to go, past this. Things of that nature. Stuff you should know.
Be aware of your surroundings around you, who's shooting around you, and just can't stress it enough. Teach them how to handle a gun.
Yeah.
Whether it's loaded or it's not loaded. Treat it as if it is always loaded. We've always had good shooting experiences when people, learn. If you treat it if it's all, nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, if you follow, you got to break more than one of the rules to really have something bad happen. To where somebody doesn't go home that day. They go to the hospital first.
So yeah, keep your guns oiled.
Yeah, keep your guns oiled.
Keep them clean. Have fun out there on the range. Hopefully this is some good tips to those that are a little less experienced with guns to take first-time shooters, take their girlfriends.
Don't let them put their thumb back here and let their finger be bit. That's not nice. You don't need to do that.
Don't do the tricks. We want more friends of guns than we do want enemies.
Yeah, and this is how we make friends. By getting people out and shooting these wonderful devices, people begin to like them. People begin to buy them. And everybody has a gun, and we're a gun nation.
Yeah.
And then we're safer people.
We're good. So have fun out there on the range. Please sub to our channel. As always, we are the Glockbrothers, Scooter,
and Big Lew.
Hey, have fun.
Signing off.
Signing off.